Hey there everyone, this is Ethan and we're playing Dragon Age 2. You may recall in the last part, Anders flipped out and almost killed a mage. So, see what he has to say for himself.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. You don't need to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. You let those apostates from Starkhaven start over. Maybe they can be an example for the world.
I'm really not trying to make a stand. I just keep ending up in these situations.
I know. That's what makes it matter. You follow your convictions. When you still believed in me after I almost killed that poor girl, I knew you meant it. You wouldn't say it just to make me feel better. You make me think I can really do this. Lead a revolution.
I didn't realize you were planning anything that big.
No small change would address the injustice that mages face. The Chantry itself must be overturned. There will always be mages born in Thedas. But Templars are made by men. And they can be unmade.
Why does this matter so much to you?
You saw Sir Ulrich's plan. How many Templars would prefer that every mage was a mindless, drooling babe? In the Circle, they tell you day and night that magic is sin. A mark on your soul of the Maker's hatred. But for all the talk of demons, the most common death I saw for a mage was suicide.
Why do none of my friends ever just want to be the best wallet player in Lowtown?
With the great Hawk deigned to associate with the best wallet player in Lowtown. Seriously though, I couldn't do this without your support. I couldn't hold on to this spirit of vengeance inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
Sure. So, I think I've voiced this in the past, but perhaps never in parts that have been kept in the video. But Anders strikes me as a character who is, sure, bisexual, you know, from the standpoint of a game where every character is bisexual. I think he was written as gay, though, at least for this game. Which is pretty cool.
So you're two people, Anders and Justice.
That's not strictly accurate.
But you are of two minds.
Many people are.
Now you're the one not being accurate.
I thought those were the rules of this game.
I never know who I'm talking to with you.
Then it's fortunate it doesn't occur often.
So, how good is Donnic? Is he cocksure?
Just get it out of your system.
Did he curl your toes? Grope your grinder? Float your frigate? Pamper your paragon? Establish his cannon? Or did he cup your joining?
Yes, all right. He's an incredibly proficient lover. Happy?
Well, that's rather personal, don't you think?
Cup her joining, huh? Anyway, I think I've said it in the past that this game kind of feels like it could be made by Obsidian. And it took me a while to figure out exactly what I meant by that, but I think part of Chris Avalone's style that is present in most of his games is every NPC character hates every other NPC character.
Check your purse. I think you lost something.
Thank the Maker and various others. I need to lock this up.
And sometimes it's not obvious seething rage. Sometimes it's simply thinking that she's really stupid, in the case of Aveline to Meryl. But you can really see it. None of the main characters, like none of the main six, respect each other, like at all. And I think that produces some of the most interesting interactions between characters.
So, I never expected to be palling around with the captain of the guard.
We're not pals.
We're not? What about that time we painted each other's toenails?
Do you want something?
Love, life, and liberty. What more does a man need?
You're in a jolly mood.
Well, when you're here, I know you're not leading men into Darktown to arrest me.
Come on, Aveline, he just wants to be your gay best friend. Right, pantaloons.
Do you really need me along for this?
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
An old, foolish thing to need. Thank you for saving me the trip.
Yes, Anders, I needed your help to deliver the pantaloons. This is important stuff. We have mail, also there might be stuff at home.
I hope all is well. There's a...
Who's a funny boy? You are. Yes, you are.
Drama. How's it going?
Are you really getting involved with those Canary? Be careful.
Don't be racist, Mom. Okay. And this is just everything else? Okay.
They don't think like us.
So... it's a bit of a letdown. I thought there was going to be a bit more. Sandal, how's it going?
Could I have some salamanders, please?
Don't do it. That's where the boom comes from, I think.
Hey, Sebastian. Are you ready to die?
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not...
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. And here's Hawk, come to goad you into further heroics, no doubt?
I don't have to goad anyone. They follow me for my natural charm.
How long has she spent telling me to return to the Chantry, and now that I want to, she won't take me? I know you don't agree, but I can't continue to break my oath. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Do you see yourself as a prince or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Elthina my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
When you're a prince, those same jackals will kneel at your feet and pay you taxes.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a veil lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
I can't believe you'd turn your back on Starkhaven now, after all we've done.
I've been praying for guidance and had nothing. I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
Oddly specific wording there. Yeah, it's probably still not even full rivalry on Sebastian, but whatever. Actually, might as well just trigger one.
You're right.
About
knowing who you are. I'm the captain of the guard, I'm loyal, strong, and I don't look too bad naked.
exactly. And if I called you a mannish, awkward, ball-crushing do-gooder, you'd say...
Shut up, whore.
That's my girl.
Aw, now they're friends. Ish. You know what, we're just gonna head here and see what happens. Huh. Oh, an evil tome, that's nice. We're not really... I think this is the last one, actually. We're not really equipped to deal with this, but... we're probably gonna survive. Okay. Well, let's see what's up.
Tread lightly around here.
Yeah, no shit. Is that it? I don't see any, so Isabella can take care of herself. She doesn't know how. Shit. Well. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Now is the time to show you what these things do. Or not. Come on, let's... So yeah, basically, just toss it like that, and everyone comes back to life. Well, fell Grimoire. And let's burn it. And for no particular reason, we become more powerful anyway. Wow. No. You do. Fine, I'll place my freaking stat points in the middle of battle. There. There. Can I make him drink a freaking potion now? Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're going to die. Like, almost certainly. How's it going? Well, if this lands... Yeah, alright. we might live now. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Yeah. We're gonna need these piles of treasure just to replenish our mythal grenades. I guess. I don't know if that affects all his spells or not. So, I didn't expect that to go quite so poorly. I think we're gonna head home again. Oh, cool, Fenris is here.
Welcome home, Messiah. Everything's quiet.
So, a few more of those. How's it going?
A fascinating breed. Such intelligence and strength. Do you ever wonder what he thinks about?
He still thinks about dog things, just with more clarity.
Are you aware that this breed originated in Tevinter? The Magisters bred them. It said the Mabari defected during the Imperium's invasion of Ferelden. Merely a tale, but I rather like the idea they found the barbarians more palatable than the mages. Exactly so. Let's hope your hound doesn't take after his ancestors too strongly, hmm?
Sure. But as it stands, I think we can safely do the honest thing and, you know, warn the Arashok that his guy went missing. You know, like Seneschal Bran was supposed to tell us about. Hey, buddy.
What do you want, Hawk? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkanek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
I'll probably regret this, but you should know your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last. You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
As best I can.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
Good to know. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to do. In the next part, I think we're down to our main quests, basically, so... I guess we'll start on that one. And yeah, we'll have a different party from this. Anyway, yeah, we'll figure out what happened with the missing delegate and see if we can solve that. So we'll see you there. Goodbye.